Good afternoon. Like Dr. Mitchell said, you guys continue to enjoy your salad. I'm going to be very brief. My task here today is very simple, and it is to give you the occasion. Both Pat and Dr. Mitchell have both briefly talked about this opportunity to gather and to share food and share laughs with our community, but the Soulful Luncheon is even more than that. Historically, the annual Soul Food Luncheon was when AMSA and BSU got together and gave students the opportunity to showcase their talents during Black History Month, and it was a gathering very much like what we're having here today. But over time, this Soul Food Luncheon has evolved, and students have taken this opportunity students have seized this opportunity and taken upon themselves to celebrate their culture, celebrate their heritage, and share their feelings and emotions with the campus community. And so that's what we're here today. We're here today to listen to our students and give them an opportunity to share with us. Even beyond that, I think it's an opportunity for them to talk about where they come from, who they are, and who they're striving to be every day. Which is why the theme today is so powerful, the Rescue 911 branding encouragement that you've seen. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a minute, but that theme is so important because the students are saying, you know, there's a sense of urgency, there's a time and a place for some things to happen. And so in our presence today, these students have the platform. We want to give them the opportunity to state the things that are important to them, the things that are special to them, and do so in excellence, because who wants mediocrity, right? So this is their opportunity to share their message. The message that they're delivering today is an urgent one. This year's theme, and I don't want us to get it confused with just a subject for today. Like, this year's theme is Rescue 911 Branding Encouragement. And we live in a world where everybody is always in crisis, everybody's always on the go, there are always things to be done and to check off that list, right? And there are a multitude of issues that we combat every day. But it's important for us to answer the 911 call for our fellow man. When they hurt, we hurt. So it's important for us to leave a brand or a lasting impression here at our campus where we can encourage one another, promote unity, give people an opportunity to have an outlet, to get guidance, to reset, refocus, recharge, and we can do that for one another. And so that's the message here today. We're going to press forward for today and days to come. Hopefully what you see and hear today will offer you some energy. It'll remind you that we're here to do work, and sometimes the work is hard, but we have to follow our passions, we have to follow our dreams, and we can do that with the encouragement of one another. So when one shines, we all shine. And when one encourages another, we are all encouraged. This is your occasion.
My name is Crystal Jones, and I was asked to assist Mr. Moore in putting this presentation together and just gathering all the different moving parts and even stepping into a role myself. So it's absolutely an amazing theme that all of us can be reminded of, to encourage one another, to really leave an impression of encouragement, to be the rescue shelter for our next student, our next coworker, our next peer, to be there for each other. Because if we're going to change the statistic, it starts with individuals and then it works its way up to administration, and we don't want the students to quit. They are the key piece here. So just even the umbrellas and just reminding them, you have somewhere to go. You do not have to quit. You do not have to run away. My character wanted to give up, but was quickly reminded by just an employee walking by. I may not be your teacher, your professor. I don't even need to know your name, but I see you and I hear you and I want you to stick with it. Don't give up.
And that means we have to be really intentional.
Yes, we've got to be intentional. We've got to make that little bit of time when we see people. We have to ask just that one more question, and to take it beyond business to what can we really do to support you and make sure that you stay with it and you don't give up on whatever your path is. So,
right. So you're one of our community partners.
Yes,
right?
I'm one of your community partners, and it was a pleasure. We did this last year, so I eagerly accepted the opportunity to come back and be a part. It moved me. I was just so thrilled and excited. It's a different group of children, different group of students that get to perform, and so it's so exciting. Can't wait till next year.
Well, the purpose of the Soul Food Luncheon and the part of the performance that I participated in was to just, let faculty and staff know that, the importance of minority students being seen and letting everyone know that we're here, we do have a presence on this campus. Because so many students start and don't finish, particularly minority students. And it's so important that we let faculty and administration know that we're here and we need you. Rescue 911.
I'm Ashley McGee Flores, a 2009 graduate of the University of South Alabama with a bachelor's in communications. Food was amazing, and I tell people I didn't even eat all of the food because I don't eat meat, but what I ate was absolutely amazing. It's always so good, and I think they always stick to the flavorful needs that we have when we think about soul food.
Absolutely, and the dessert.
And the dessert. I am still trying to reach peach cobbler right now. The first thing was the monologue about feeling lost on campus. When I was a student here in 2005, that was my freshman year, the African American student body population was even less. I think I remember Dr. Cunningham saying at that time that we were 12% of the university. And all of us, it did create a nice atmosphere because we were very close though. We kind of had each other's back because we felt like we were kind of all we had. And it was a nice little community, but we did feel like we were little fish in a really big pond. But one of the beautiful things about that I felt was so beautifully expressed in the monologue was that there were faculty members here that really took us in. And they said, you can do what anyone else can do. And they made sure that we had those SGA seats, that we were ambassadors, we were Southerners, that we were RAs. The first time I ever got to fly on a private plane was here because I got to fly with the board of trustees and the president at the time to do some stuff with SGA. They never let us sink into that mindset of you can't have this too. So that was so beautifully represented. Excuse me. And now also just as an adult and now as a mother of a son. My son will be 5 years old next month, and I think about the fact often that right now he's 5 and he's so adorable and everybody loves my son, and he has about 7 years left of being adorable, and very soon he will be a big black man when a lot of people see him. And me as a mother, I have to try to prepare him for that without stifling his voice. He's loud, he's confident, he's very jovial, and I love it, and I never want him to lose that. And I think the young men, with the monologue they did with the hoodies, oh, they expressed that so beautifully, like, please see me for who I really am and not who you think I am when you see me.
That's powerful.
I always walk away with a warm feeling that the future is positive, because I see the young people who are stepping up, taking charge, voicing their fears, what makes them happy, showing the world that they are human, and the food is always great. For me, what's good about it is a lot of people don't realize I teach here every spring, Meteorology 359, and there are a lot of folks on campus who I kind of know their faces, but I never realized what department they're in, what office they're in, what they teach. And there are a lot of people who I'm not sure if they're students, graduate students, or new professors. So I get to better integrate with the university, and then people realize that I'm a part of it too. Follow your passion. Don't let anybody slow you down. Don't let them beat you down. If there's an obstacle, go around it, go under it, go over it, because the end result is satisfaction and happiness.